Good morning, tradeologists. Well, we open up today with a GILD really moving on us here, coming down quite significantly, and we were short approximately 200 delta, so I bought another 200 shares of GILD, and we locked in a profit of about $100 so far for today, and so that looks like it's pretty good. We got a couple $100 of profit overall that's still open, and we are back to delta neutral. So when let me just show you the stock when it dropped down here. Let me show you. Yeah, when it was down around here, I purchased a couple hundred shares. Now it's trading back up again. So that's the idea of gamma scalping, is having the deltas tell you when to buy. So when we were short, when it was down about 200 deltas, I was able to go in and buy 200 shares, and now it's trading back up again. So that's how we scalp our profits. That's why they call it gamma scalping. So if it trades back up, fine, and if it continues lower, remember that since we have both a call and a put position, we are protected. And we can make additional money if it goes down because we have 10 puts. In other words, each put is equal to 100 shares of stock. So actually we have a put position that is equivalent to shorting 1,000 shares of stock. So as we gain momentum to the downside, if it should continue to go down, we have 1,000 shares short. We have a 300 share long position on our stock, so we are net 700 shares short. So if it should continue down, we'll continue to make money in this position. And then if it goes up, of course, we are 300 long, and we also have our 55 calls. So it kind of gives us like a headwind up and down here. Let's take a quick look at our other position on Adobe. Adobe hasn't really been moving, and now we're down 200 deltas here. I could probably sell a couple hundred shares. Buy a couple hundred shares of Adobe, and that will get us back to a delta neutral position. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 200 Adobe. And let's take a look. Yeah, it gets us right back into a delta neutral position. We're still short 200 shares, but we made a little profit for the day. We're still down on Adobe, so we'll kind of see how that goes today. We're still down a couple $100, so hoping to scalp some more profits. Now once again, is that our goal is to, if it goes down, we make money because of the put that we have on the position. If it goes up, we make money on the call. But if it goes down, we make a little bit more money because we're short these. As long as we're delta neutral, though, we want it to swing back and forth. That's the whole idea. If it doesn't move, that's where we run into a problem. Let's take a look and see where Adobe is right now. Oops. ADBE. Yeah, we're dropping off here. We're dropping off. I mean, if it continues to go down, I'll continue to make money here. I just have to keep an eye on my delta. As long as it continues to go down, we're short deltas right now, so we should be hopefully making some money. If it shoots back up again, we'll have to assess the situation. The thing is that if it keeps revolving around the position that we already have, at the 40 call, see, like we bought it here, it just kind of hasn't really gone anywhere in the last couple of days. So, that's what you wanna. That's what you really want it to do. It's just not going anywhere. At least it's not moving far enough for us. Although this looks like it's starting to move a little bit here now, so hopefully, we'll be good with that. But I'm going to give it to today, and that's about it. GILD, yeah, it looks like we're doing okay. We're short another 89 deltas, so as long as that continues to move, we'll be making money. All right, as always, I will continue to do updates throughout the day. If anything happens, you're the first to know. so stay tuned. Hey, just quick midday update here. It's about 1:53, and I've been keeping my eye on the Russell 2000, the IWM, which is the ETF for the Russell 2000, and it seems to be heading into this kind of a very interesting resistance point. It's been in a downtrend here since last October, and pretty much following the market. It's shown some strength. It looks like it's got a couple different bottoms here, but I want to show you something interesting. When it hits a resistance point like it did down here, volatility increases dramatically. It gets to that point, and then all of a sudden you can see these bars, extreme drag, get bigger and bigger and bigger at these points, and it looks like there's a tremendous amount of opportunity here at certain levels in which it looks like it's bumping up against the resistance point. In this case, it broke through and then reversed the next day. But when it gets to these kind of points, and it's been here just kind of flopping around here for about a week or so, week and a half. It's just been kind of flopping around. So what normally happens during those times is that it either breaks through strongly to the upside or it gets shot down and it goes strongly to the downside. And what we're looking for, of course, is some action someplace. So I put in a couple of orders to get the straddle, and I haven't been successful getting them at the price I wanted. I like to try to get them at a price just below the market a little bit. So I'm putting an order in for 10 right now at 281, and I'm just going to see if that works. I got to go over to my Analyze tab here for a second, though, because I believe that's going to give us a slightly long delta. Actually, it might be absolutely perfect. Let's see. It would give us a little bit short delta, around 45 delta short here. So at 281, at 282, yeah, we're pretty close to delta neutral on that. So let me go back to my trade tab here and take a look. It looks like that is the in the money. I'm going to be slightly short delta on this if I get it. I'm just going to go ahead and put that order in and just kind of wait a few minutes. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this because I'm just below the market. I've seen it trade down to 281 before, so I'm going to see if I can actually get it at that price. But basically, I'm just kind of fishing for orders. I'm actually going to take a larger position than this, but I want to see if I can get my order in at 281 and they'll fill it. Very, very similar to my position on GILD. Right now, we're still up, still got a nice little profit, $175, 40 bucks for the day, but actually, since yesterday we were up about $60. We're up closer to $100 today. I'm not sure why it shows that, but I'm still 300 long GILD. So that trade is actually working out pretty well. I think the volatility that I anticipated in the biotech companies is starting to play out here, and this will continue to be a good trade. Adobe, I ain't got much hope for Adobe. They just... Yeah, I'm up a little bit for the day, but I'm still down 300 bucks, so I may have to cut this one loose.